DiJonai Carrington is on the brink of being dropped by Reebok, and let me tell you what, man, this is not good for DiJonai Carrington at all. And then you have this going on as well. Thousands demand Reebok drop DiJonai Carrington after brutal attack on Sophie Cunningham. Hold her accountable. I firmly support Reebok dropping DiJonai Carrington's endorsement.
DiJonai Carrington is looking around the room like, oh my God, I've never been in this much fire. I mean, it's getting so bad that now her endorsements are potentially about to pull out on represent.
She drops her Crazy Energy colorway athlete sponsored shoe. It's an Adidas shoe. In less than 1 hour online, it sells out in all sizes. She is very happy about that.
Sophie Cunningham just saw her first signature shoe sell out entirely, and at this point, it doesn't really come as a surprise. Instead, it feels like the next logical milestone in a season that has dramatically changed the way fans and the basketball world view her.
It says perfect. Good job, Reebok, for having a morals clause in her contract and enforcing it by pulling it. Carrington is a bully that the league apparently is protecting. Wake up, WNBA, before someone really gets hurt. You'll get sued because we Americans won't stand for this abuse.
While all of this is unfolding, DiJonai Carrington finds herself in a completely different position. She's watching her Reebok partnership lose momentum, seeing public opinion shift against her almost in real time, and realizing that one decision on the court has led to consequences that won't simply fade away after a few days. Two players are heading in opposite directions, yet their stories remain connected by the very same moment.
Common sense would have told you not to clothesline Sophie Cunningham from hell. Because you want to know why? The backlash you're going to get from that decision will affect your pockets. And I'm so happy that these brands are now seeing what we've been seeing. A whole lot of BS going on from these players. And I'm telling you right now, more players need to lose brand deals when they do.
What makes this story so compelling isn't simply that one player appears to be thriving while the other is struggling. It's the fact that their outcomes are so closely connected. Cunningham's rise didn't happen by chance, and Carrington's decline didn't occur in isolation. Both developments are linked to the same on-court incident, the same week of headlines, and the same media attention. Some people argue that Cunningham's growing popularity accelerated after she expressed her opinion that boys should not compete in girls' sports. Her comments immediately sparked controversy and generated strong reactions from people on both sides of the debate. When she was later asked about her remarks, Cunningham stood by them, responding with, "I said what I said." Many expected that answer to intensify the backlash. Instead, a large number of supporters rallied behind her. The support didn't stop with social media reactions. Fans also showed their support by purchasing her signature merchandise, particularly her pink Adidas shoes. The shoes quickly became one of the biggest success stories of the season. Cunningham's Adidas Crazy Energy PE launched with a price ranging from $110 to $120, depending on the retailer. Within roughly an hour, most sizes had already sold out on Adidas' website. The shoes didn't gradually disappear over several days. They were gone almost immediately. Retailers such as Dick's Sporting Goods and Hibbett still had limited inventory after the initial release, but those remaining pairs didn't stay available for long. For a player-exclusive basketball shoe, that level of demand is highly unusual. It's exactly the kind of response companies hope to see when they invest in an athlete, and Adidas experienced it almost instantly.
What happened when this young lady got ejected from a WNBA game the other day for a flagrant foul on Sophie Cunningham? Did y'all see that? She got ejected from the game for that flagrant foul right there, and I'll be damned if that wasn't a flagrant too. She mugged her. Damn near came across like decapitating her, for crying out loud. That was definitely a hard foul. Make no mistake about it. Nobody can argue about it. You can say what you want. We know what we saw. No way around it. The DiJonai Carrington foul was clearly unnecessary. It was a flagrant foul penalty too. It was absolutely positively correct call. It was called the flagrant 2. That's a flagrant 2 every single damn time in the NBA.
And the momentum didn't slow down after the initial launch. The shoes completely sold out, and pairs that originally retailed for around $110 soon began appearing on resale platforms for nearly $270. More importantly, those prices reflected completed sales rather than unsold listings. The rapid increase in value suggested that the demand extended beyond loyal fans simply wanting to support Cunningham. It indicated that the broader sneaker community had taken notice and was treating the release like a highly anticipated, limited edition drop. That's especially significant because Cunningham had only recently received her first signature shoe deal and wasn't typically viewed as one of the league's biggest stars. Adidas quickly recognized the growing interest and leaned into the momentum. The company began sharing fan posts, promoting the shoes across its social media channels, and expanding its marketing efforts to capitalize on the overwhelming response.
White privilege after getting tossed from the game, but says it wasn't about the foul. Can you explain this?
No, I can't. When she tweeted white privilege, she did it so quickly, it was almost as though she had the phone in her pocket after this foul and she got ejected. So, I mean, to say she wasn't referring to this play or getting kicked out and saying that the only reason she got kicked out and it got upgraded is because Sophie Cunningham is white is crazy. It was a crazy thing to tweet, maybe crazier than to try to act like it had nothing to do with the play. So I have no idea what she's talking about. I don't think anybody can have any idea what she's talking about.
Now this is where the narrative begins to divide, because the surge behind Adidas and Cunningham's shoe release didn't develop independently. Just days before the excitement surrounding the launch reached its peak, Cunningham was involved in a highly publicized on-court incident. During a fast break play, she took a forearm to the face and neck from DJ Carrington. After reviewing the play, officials quickly upgraded the foul to a flagrant 2. According to the rules, the combination of a wind-up, contact to the head, and a player being placed in a vulnerable position resulted in an automatic ejection. Cunningham got back to her feet visibly upset and bleeding, while the entire league watched the incident unfold in real time. That one play became a turning point and helped shape everything that followed, connecting the controversy, the media attention, and the current discussion surrounding both players.
Paying attention to what DiJonai Carrington did to Sophie Cunningham, it was not a race-based decision. And to call that a white privilege-based foul is to completely undermine the term of white privilege and to also completely ignore the rules in basketball. You hit her in the head, you drew blood, you didn't connect with the ball at all whatsoever. So to me, it was just very ignorant and to some degree asinine by DiJonai Carrington to suggest that that call was based on white privilege. Have we seen examples of white players make that same foul and get away with it? Yes. Have we seen examples of black players make that same foul and get away with it? Yes. There was no white privilege involved in that specific call. DiJonai, you hit her in the head and you drew blood.
Because the story didn't end with the ejection. Moments after leaving the court, Carrington added another layer to the controversy by posting 2 words on Threads: white privilege. And the numbers show exactly why so many people are paying attention. Cunningham's social media following is growing rapidly, her merchandise is selling out, and her popularity continues to rise. Whether people agree with her or not, the momentum is clearly on her side.